What is success? Is it based on maintaining monetary means by a build intent, or is our prosperity profited on sustained self-fulfillment? It seems to me the standard society sees success is measured by our stature and how far we get, not the processed procedures or complex demeanors, but the status quo correlation between us and our features. We don't need cabinets or cupboards, countertops to match tile floors. We need a legacy of value and simple satisfaction that explores a life and its lessons, the quest and its questions, to determine decisions precision of what's blessed and what's blessing. So again I ask, what is success? Is it doing what we love while loving what we do, or is it loving the things we've obtained without getting any use? Because I've seen millionaires' misfortune in their constant obsession that the public eye's evaluations are made of material possessions, but as a janitor whistles a tune, holding his ring of keys to success, he unlocks each door to reflect on his daily tests, to take pride in a position that's privileged or not, doing the dirty deeds for a paycheck from the man at the top of a 10-story high-rise who's never sent to see the high prize of his five guys as time trials, providing gain style and high piles of cash flows net gross. Take it for granted the present has most to boast when it can easily turn into distant had growth to show because we're just tadpoles on a plateau's post. As soon as it comes, it can go and be a path thrown unowned because we're missing the mission's point. At a mountaintop stop, we stall. As the further and farther we got to stand tall, the further and farther we drop and can fall. For at a moment of comfort, we seek movement and seeing change. But you can only go down without improvement of being the same and rearranged. So have we never really reached its crest? To feel the sentiment of sweet success, from the weak regress at a peak deemed best, but for ourselves to see the dreams we set in stone. So alone it feels at a height zone to comb out the boys from the manly statue, 'cause males are born and men are made. Boys do what they want while men do what they have to, but do what grabs you and strikes a chord at your ripened core. 'Cause success is for sure pure if your chore's form is torn from thunderstorms crash and bang. At last we came to a mad dash past the acid rains, gaseous pain that's vast terrain, traps and veins, a half-mast clash that casts a blackened flame on a real deal feel to steal your own success story. Nothing less, nothing more than a seal of second guesses pouring down, courage compounded in a twisted turn, tumbleweed. Why is it that we're so quick to kill ourselves over failure, but too afraid to commit to the stepping stones that lead us to succeed? Maybe it's just me and my desire for instant gratification with the distant placement I'm placing that's grazing my skin with a pad of papers, paper cuts, list of questions that I'm raising, because sometimes I feel like a raisin in a clam that the pearl dies. With the whirlpool's tide, worldwide spectrum, you can make plans, but you can't plan their outcome. All things happen for a reason, so don't doubt them. Just mount for when you reach your cliff's edge to be prepared to take that leap of faith. Because as the wise man once said, with a crisp head atop his wide shoulders, that the ground will rise up to meet you and shed plenty of high boulders or 5 soldiers that will stand in your way. As all obstacles are possible to overcome, for you to say on a later day that they were placed astray, knowing that you could lay your own model clay bricks to pave a solid frame with a polished name that names your success structure as plain and simple. For me to be a success, I must find out what success is, and with will sit still, because my time is coming, and I'm not running from the past, but coming to rehash a stash of ideas that at last are unmasked, and for me to be fast and act upon. So don't just sit there asked to be strong and pass right along, because the key to success lies in the grasp of what's wrong, and the knowledge to know what feels right, because it isn't all about having what you want, but about wanting all that you have.